Expectations, attention down to the bottom side of the map. T1 really laying down the gauntlet in that 1-2. Priority picking their bot lane, not worried about the potential counterpick from the side of CFO. And CFO showing us something a little bit new. We're no stranger to Doggo's Lucian, but Kaiwing on this Nami, we've only seen it once before. The expectations of T1 there had expected a recall, so set the trap in the bush as Junja walks into Faker. Hongq now looking for the setup, trying to find a bit more damage. Flash forward, Faker flashing out, and first blood! Place the ward. What a nice little timing.
So
coming
crisp.
in from Junja.
From Junja.
Doggo, dash over the wall, face first into Doran. Doran running it down, he goes.
The hidden Lucian is the deadliest. No one sees it coming. The Lucian gank? Are you kidding me? Game here from CFO for what feels like the second game in a row. But it was the objective fights where we really started to see.
Faker caught out, Q flash from Junja, instant bubble. 8 minutes in, they've already claimed the feat of warfare. Grubs are spawning in there.
For T1, but a kill going to CFO, and those grubs are also on the way. As Doran, again, kind of mosquitoing around, but looks like for now we'll be able to stall. Faker obviously has realm warp available. We'll see if they actually want to commit to this, if the wave is cleared. Doran standing guard, loves his objectives, as we all know.
Very true. Seeing if maybe he can sneak a kill if they get over eager. Owner level 6 here on the bottom side. Quick heal coming out. Faker on the way in. Good tidal wave to start, but Doggo doesn't really have any mana. Nice ulti coming in from Guma to reset the tower aggro. Doggo living for an extra second. Decent damage, and Owner now forced to flash away, but they got what they came for. Hongq here trying to extend the fight. Hoping to find the punish. Excellent handshake. Catches him in stealth. Perfect from Carrier. Caught off onto the side. Wants a bit more damage. Junja, again, they're keeping the play going. The extra movement speed coming in from Kaiwing. They don't have the tidal wave, but they might not need it. Hongq on the chase. Carrier ready with the handshake to try and disengage. Faker looks like he will just be sacrificed here. Bubble to follow. Junja going to be donated the kill. Hongq taking it in the end with the pullback. And an excellent turn from the side of CFO. T1, the initial dive started well, but they used too many resources away. But Owner already getting chunked out, and CFO running the Rift right now. 2,000 gold in the lead at 14 minutes.
Drake taken as well. And unlike in the previous game, the team fight, I think, for T1, not a given. The last time around, they were very firmly in control, but that mid lane turret falling early as...
Owner caught out for a moment. Hongq! The burst damage is there, but Faker now wants to take down Kaiwing, but he might be the one who's in trouble. Flash forward, gets a little bit extra movement speed, but the phase rush isn't there, and Hongq grabs another T1. Try to get something back, but it just doesn't work. And credit to CFO again. Top lane changed, but top lane isn't where the action is happening, although, as I say that, Carrier getting things kicked off. Q3 ready to go for rest. It doesn't look like he's going to have an easy way out of this. Was hoping to find the ulti, and he will at least be able to take Doran over the wall. Nice healing coming in. Omnivamp on the ulti, but he gets away from the Pathmaker. That's the crucial skill. Rest back and can't cancel it early. Q3 taking some time. Doran in trouble, but manages to get the shutdown. Hongq on the way. Doggo chasing as well. That's the calling. Guma in trouble. Knockdown there. Doggo! The electrocute Brock finishing it. He's John Wick. He's just shooting them down, and he's the dog.
Good for you, Doggo.
Now
it's a great picture.
You're so wholesome. CFO set up on Herald, and unfortunately, T1 are just disastrously far behind. So now we look at scaling. We look at what does it look like as we go later into the game, and the answer is you have a Jax, you have a Ryze and a Wukong. They're powerful tools, but CFO aren't going to give you an inch. Coling coming through, clean combo again. Junja grabs the kill. And again, they're just making these side lane picks look so effortless.
Now top lane's gonna fall as well. Might even be an inner here at 17 minutes. And if you think that there's not enough damage yet on CFO in about 2 minutes, Infernal Drake is spawning as
ulti across the top. Hoping to find the jungle. Doggo doing decent damage, but has the cleanse, and in goes Hongq! Multiple members locked up. It's only the clone Owner managing to make it out. Guma has an extra lease on life, but it's not enough to bail out.
Doran? I don't think he can do enough by himself. He's arriving, but the room's already on fire!
Hard when the enemy top laner is playing Cassante. When he can just dodge so much of the CC, but they're determined to try again. Recall going in from Faker. Q3 ready to go. Quick flash out from Rest. Manages to find the initial backpack. Pull back on the Wukong clone, but it doesn't matter. It's still the escape. Junja on the way in. Realm Warp. They need to get the hell out. Fallbreaker manages to catch him. Oh! In the midst of it, it's Junja. Hongq to follow. Absolute destruction for CFO. I heard a nice. A respectable nice is Doggo's still just going.
Carrier flashed.
Double TP and T1 are trying to fight their way through this deficit, and it's not working out. Doggo already on the way out. Blast Cone on the way in. Kaiwing supporting from the backside with a bit more damage. Faker untouched, but it does not matter because it's Doran set to fall. Easy pickup for Doggo. Kaiwing still chasing. Q over the wall from Junja. Vaultbreaker to kick things off. The bubble hits! Kaiwing! Giving the kill over to Hongq. Faker running, CFO unrelenting in their pressure as the double kill comes through the twofold hex. Rest chasing, Owner falling, CFO running the rift.
That's going to be the inner falling. Nothing that T1 can do. You can see the desperation, some of these flashes, some of these hard-forced plays. It's just not working out. The only solace for T1 is that they got a dragon and a grub. That's it. No drakes, or sorry, no turrets rather. I don't think Otacon is going to be on the menu either.
Carry a cheeky ult. Not going to do too much here. Otacon will fall as well. So now massive advantage in terms of flowers overall on top of all of the gold, 10,000. I mean, we could just list it off.
Isn't this one, Dracos?
All I'll say is as long as the Krug Lord is in the game, you never know.
He's a 200 gold lead. His team is 11K.
And it's the only lead they have now. It's the only lead they have.
I'm a glass half full kind of guy. I don't see it.
No, yeah. At this point, that glass is a shot glass.
All right.
There's not a lot
Owners
in
on a deep flank. They don't have a TP ward. I do think they need to get Doran and Faker there as well. And CFO Saware as well. They're not going to fall for it.
Doggo stepping up, Guma in trouble. Carrier not quite in range, going to be forced to go over the wall, uses the heal, ready with the bailout.
The Wukong CFO.
Willing to flip it, it would seem. How will they keep Owner from getting into the pit? Doggo, quick calling to chunk out Carrier. Massive chunks, the TP now goes in. It's Doran in the backside of the pit. They're starting to retreat. Doran with the stun. Will back out.
Oh, love to see it. Look for the turn.
Be down, taking their time. Discipline, the name of the game here. Faker finds a quick lockup. Owner immediately goes in, but it's into GENG coming over with the tidal wave as Hongq goes golden. He's ready now to fire back. T1, one last desperate gambit, and Faker's the only man standing as Doran 2 will fall. CFO on the victory march to tie the series.
Soul Point, start knocking down these other inhibitors, and despite an attempt from Faker, the flash, the turn, the stopwatch is there. And we see the immediate ult from Kaiwing as well to keep his team safe.
And the hits keep coming for T1 as our stats team is a little ruthless. This is the worst T1 gold deficit at 20 at an international.
Something.
T1.
They need to get out as well. That's the bigger issue.
Getting out is the hard part. Junja ready to go over the wall. They see objective bounty has been claimed, and now they're chasing.
Utility just has a little bit of beefiness of the two tanky items, but they need damage. They need to be able to actually kill someone as Hongq.
Big damage. T1 walk forward, immediate Q3 to pull back. Coming in from rest. Hongq off to the side. Quick use. The Seekers to keep Doran standing, but it looks like he'll fall as well. Doggo completely untouched. The base wide open. T1 pulling back. CFO, they've got the wallet tip. 15K in their favor. T1, there's no way they can hold this. Confidence. An incredible pace of game from CFO in game 2. One final stand for T1. Handshake connects. CFO gonna need just a few more seconds. The Nexus in their sights. CFO in a dominant game 2 tie the series.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.